Continuing on with Gunsmith though, because people seem to be generally alright with it. But our current save's not going so great. Like, at all. We have not a lot of money. We did a lot of fucking around. We have an absolute excess of gloves that I can't offload because nobody wants gloves. We're making some armored vests, and we're making some boots. But we're not making boots very quickly. It's a work in progress. We need another one of these lines going down, I think. Yeah. Because the plastic farming is a bit of a process. There is also a consideration in switching around the output bits so that this is just the same deal for both, so we don't have to have two sets of them. And I might need another mechanic because a lot of stuff needs to be repaired. When can I make cool plastic hats? I don't know if I can. Does the cat know English and German? Nah, just German. Research, right? Research? Because I've got, like, the military wardrobe thing. I don't think that came with... Yeah, no funny hats. It's pretty much just ammo at this point, I think. And eventually pistols. An ST9 pistol, and an MMG SMG, and an SA Mark II, and an SA Mark I, whatever those are. You know, those ones. Those guns we can make at some point. But no funny hats. I was kind of hoping I could make a helmet. That sounded kind of cool. It sounded like maybe an easy thing, making some plastic helmets. And well, maybe on the other hand, maybe not. Market, how we doing? Automation rules. I think I'll tell you just to buy like 100. Oh, edit. Just buy like 100 of them. And also only if it's actually like super cheap to do so. It seems a bit odd just buying 100 when we're below 200, but oh well. And orders. What can we do? That dude wants bullets. We can't do that yet. Make a lot more backpacks and boots for 26,000. That can't quite do that. Gloves, boots, and camo vests. Boots and backpack. Can almost do that. Just need to wait on backpacks. Gloves, backpacks, glove boots, backpacks, backpacks, boots and gloves. There we go. We can do that one. But nobody wants just gloves anymore. Like, I guess I'll take the backpack and glove, and then the glove and boot that was up here. Because I gotta offload some of these gloves. Holy shit, we have so many gloves. And there's some more gloves. And active orders. There you go. There you go. And there you go. A little bit of money. A little bit of it. We get new orders in a bit more than a minute. So we'll have to see. For the moment, we just keep doing what we're doing. Yeah, we keep doing what we're doing. I might have to restart though, because I've wasted so much money. Twitch Prime not available until December 10th. Aw. Feel a clue. Line control worker. And mechanic, you finally get caught up with stuff? He's working on it. He's working on it. One mechanic can actually do quite a lot of stuff. Quite good. Right, yeah, there's no time controls or anything, so we're just kind of sitting here waiting, aren't we? Sort by... I can't, like, sort by things that I can do. Like this one, I'm just gonna say no to that one. We can't even do bullets. America doesn't like us enough to do bullets, apparently. It's weird that they're the ones who decide that, but that's how it is. Camo vests, I'm not doing camo vests. So get that out of there. Maybe I gotta start clearing some of these out to unlock more, like, different ones. But the general problem was that we got off of gloves pretty late. We made a lot of gloves. Then I should have expanded to do other things significantly earlier. Losing 1,000 per day. Okay, well there's a thing. Research, we can drop that down a little bit. Not much, but a bit. Was there like a staff wage thing I could do maybe? Yeah, overall factory maintenance cost by 3%. There you go. And bang some of that out. Yeah. I don't know what our maintenance is. That's market. Finance. 5,000. Yeah, okay. You think I should go for a restart? It might be the way to do it, honestly. Go with, like, keep the gloves a little bit, but immediately spread off and do something else, like, straight away. Maybe the boots. I don't know. I also tried to get, I think, a little too fancy with the, like, splitter and all that stuff. Like, I wasted a lot of money doing all that, and none of that needed to happen, I think. The ability to do... Like, this starts off kind of the same, where it's just the dispenser for plastic into a heater, into a plastic former. Generally, I could do that, because that's also this. And then I could do a splitter. And then some of it just carries on for whatever for that is. And then the other one carries on to another heater, and then a plastic former. Again. And I can save myself, but like, that's just saving myself this little itty bit here, which is 25 maintenance per day, 10 maintenance per day, 30 minutes per day. Like, it's not that much. Whereas the machines are quite expensive to purchase. So it could be that I just immediately just do another line completely, and I don't try to mix and merge and try to get fancy or anything like that. We just keep it super duper simple. I think. You know what, let's go for that, because it's gonna take us forever to get afloat again, and I could just like start save and exit. We'll save overstream. How about? Yeah, sure, fine. We'll just quickly get back to where we were going. I might just go with easier though, because I'm terrible. just go with that. And the world's my own. No goals. Less maintenance costs equals more TV streaming. Playful Fox program. Heck yeah, man. Fancy stuff when you have a baseline. Yeah, I think I tried to get fancy way early. And I guess I'm just going to go with the United States, because apparently they're the ones I have to appease for everything, and maybe starting their hubs. I don't know. It seems like it also just might not matter at all. And the... yeah, close that. Okay. So that was research. We'll put in like 2%, which isn't a whole lot. And we go with the zipping machine as soon as I can. Right. So that's that. Build menu. We need a second dispenser for the everything else that we're doing, because this was the plastic former line. I'm also just gonna merge these together because they don't need to be belted and all that. That's just a big fat nasty waste. It's a gross disgusting waste. What were you? Oh yeah, the plastic former. Just right into that. Bang. Straight in. And then at some point we merge, but you were going to be outputting the fabric sheets, which got just cut then merged right away. Just cut, then merge. So we need the cutting machine. Oh god. E. Wait, this is the cutter. That was close. Okay. Transport Fever 2. Ugh, god, no. I can't do those types of games. I can't. I can't get into it. I've tried and I've tried and I've tried. I just can't. The whole thing where it's like, use this town to make this and export it to this town. Fuck it. I'll just play open TTD. That's the only game you need to play of that entire genre. Man. Fabric sheet into a cutter. Plastic block into heat and then molding. Right, got that. Fabric glove. Plastic fitting. Plastic block and fabric sheet. And then those go into, yeah, the merger. But we'll have to scoot stuff because I don't have those really teeny tiny belts yet. Wait, you have, yeah, you've got the two, right, of course. A new dawn, yay! The relays are working for me, right? Yeah, that's good, I think. Yo. And then friendly merger. They go into one quick sew. And then they get boxed up. And then shipped out. Pretty easy, pretty simple. We can demolish all this garbage. We don't need any of that. We can hoover up the free resources that are hidden away over here. I remember that. I don't think I'll bother with the market guy. Oops. That's okay. So there you go. One station. Recruit and assign and add. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. I think that's it. That's it, right? Yeah, that's it. So that's generally ready to get going. Am I gonna play the new Mountain Blade coming out in March? Absolutely. Death, hello, welcome. How you doing, Death? Hope you're having a nice day. Good weekend so far, Death. Power it on. I'm running out of both things. Yeah, that's fine. I'll buy like 200 of each just to get by. And they can do that. Ah, output, camo glove. Whoops. Okay, there we go, gloves. Super duper easy and simple. No problem. No problem. And it is still America I have to appease? Yeah. Reputation has to be good or neutral or something. But I'm at 80 with the US government already. So I think we got a bonus when we started. Start researching the zipping machine. Check the orders for some gloves. Look at this guy wanting ST9 pistols right away. Jerry from the CIA. Jeez. And yeah, I'll accept you. Sure, why not? And we're just waiting, I think, right? There's another box of gloves. Yeah, we're okay. So, since you guys are kind of a cheaper price, I'm going to go ahead and splurge a little bit and just buy 1,000. Bang. But if these guys that are slightly more expensive, I'm just going to buy like 600 or something. That's fine. And I'll save a bit of money by not automating that. And I'll also, while it's on my mind, get this stuff moved over. Make it a bit easier for the mechanic whenever we get that. Dragon Gaming, hello, welcome. How you doing? Is there still a free couch? I think so. I think that always is there. Yeah, just so you still have some form of a basic break room. I can give them their Fox TV though. To keep them happy. There you go. Look, you could have like double the Foxes. Look, you're watching 2 different Fox programs at the same time. Holy shit. I don't believe it. Beautiful. And there's a couple plants, and here's your fucking table. There. Perfect. The best break room. Can we do the order yet? We can! Okay. Research, still waiting on that. I'll give it a bit more. Maybe like 4%? Like 3%, how about? We'll leave it. Would be more efficient if I had my own fabric loom and my own sheep farm. There you go. Get our own fabric that way. Huh. I guess some more shells while I wait. Alright, these were all like slightly off and weird. There's the research. Okay. So then we can move on to combat apparel tier 1. Gotta be perfect. Must. Get the shelves in order. Yes. Okay. I mean, you can't access some of them, but that's okay. That's fine. Market still expensive for plastic. Oh well. Yeah, like this line here, it's totally self-sufficient. Like it's all balanced and everything. I don't have to really do anything for it at all. So like, don't even bother. Already 300 deaths? Oh god, these gloves that people are choking on. Unbelievable. Do we need more power? Yeah, we will. Pretty soon. So there's that. And also that. Oh, wrench cooldown. You know what this game lacks? A varied soundtrack and speed controls. Ah, forklifts, yes, also forklifts. I want to see little forklift dudes move these boxes onto a pallet and out of a door. I want to see that. Oh, it'd be so good. Oh, it'd be so good. Just to keep our supply down. Still not sure of the best way to do it, if it's best to have, like... just always have some gloves on hand, like 800 or something. Well, no, probably like 300 or 400, because the goaters are never more than that. Just do that, and then you shut the line down. So you have separate lines for everything, you power up what you need, basically. Camo gloves, 500. Okay, well this guy needs 500 camo gloves. Fucking Torfius. 600 deaths now. Can we get some Kevin McLeod uplifting music? Well, you want a little bit of jaunty gumption, perhaps? Moody depressing music to fit the theme of supplying gloves to serial stranglers. That's a hell of a kill count for a serial strangler. Holy shit, that dude is busy. 600 of them. You think there was a serial strangler back in like fucking 2000 BC? Like way back before the police even were conceived as a thing, or like any form of mass communication at all whatsoever. Just choke a dude out and nobody would notice ever. Nobody'd probably even know who the guy was. Just, you could kill them so easily. The music is stress inducing. What about this track though? What's this track doing for you, Amy? This is like, oh shit, I forgot. I gotta work in 20 minutes. I thought I had the day off, but oh, there's my boss calling me again on my phone. Looks like fucking Jackie called in again. Oh, Jackie. How many do we need? 500? Yeah. US government, and the CIA, and the Russian government, the FSB, the Chinese government, the MSS, UK government, and the MI6, German government, and the FIS, Chinese National Army, and the US police forces, and the British security agencies, and the Russian civilian retailers. Jeez, there's a lot of factions in this. But do I gotta appease the US government? So like maybe helping out UK and Germany helps with them a little bit more or so, just so I can get to like bullets and stuff quickly. I want to make bullets. If I were to speed up production here, it's like, surely there's a way that I can speed this up a little bit. And I feel like that'd be basically just doubling everything. Like, all the way up to the merger machine, because the merger machine's running... it's basically like a 1-to-1 ratio. So we'd have to get another pair of assemblers and a heating thing and a plastic former and a cutter machine. Like, it's so expensive just to make faster gloves, which don't sell very well because, like, we're losing money and there's nothing I can really do about it. It's tough. It's a tough start. Cheers. Wait, what was that? Oh, bankruptcy threshold is 120,000. Oh, okay. You got a lot of room for fail there. I'll buy another couple hundred plastic blocks. Is Torfius a serial strangler? Maybe. 500 gloves though. You think like he changes gloves after every strangle? Is that the way to do it? Is that like the pro strat? That's the one. Hoover them up, and you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll scoot these out a little bit too. There, look at that. It's like a little stocking block thing. Doesn't quite work against that wall, but I'm too lazy to shift everything over. There we go, 700 camo gloves. Fuck. And only 4,000 bucks for that. It's so not worth it. Like, completely not worth it. Maybe I even just say fuck it to the gloves and I just don't make gloves and I just switch this over completely to something else. How about that? Ah, we did do combat apparel. Cool. So then let's do quickly maintenance calls and just pound that out real fast. Just so that's done. Just start research on that and just nip that in the ass before it becomes a problem. We can already switch over to pants are a pretty easy one. They don't require any plastic at all whatsoever. This is just, it's a straightforward, simple bimble operation. You dispense it, and you immediately cut it. This is looking a bit familiar. But then you sew it twice, and you zip it twice. That's the part, that's the thing. You know, you don't get that kind of stuff at other companies, but here at Dudeski Enterprises, we do the double zip and sew. That's a fucking promise. And I do wonder how it would work out if I had just one sew and one zip and then a merger, or a splitter rather, so every other gets sent out and just have it loop around, if that'd be at all effective or not. Probably not, because you'd have so many unfinished things pouring through and I don't know where they go when that happens. But that then brings us to end of the line. So then from there, let me turn you off quick. You don't need to be on for a bit. We'll see about merging the machines. So we just have like one grand exit for all of it. Could get a little bit messy here at the junction, but bear with me. And you are fabric sheets, combat trousers. That's it. We do it twice because we probably got it wrong the first time. No, that's not it. You don't know. You don't know. You don't. That's probably it though. Here at Dudeski Enterprises, we're constantly fucking up, but that's why we double up our workload. Okay, I'm not sure how to take that. And the second machine just needs this line, and that's it, because the boxing machine's also already done. Okay. So we're going to be pounding out the fabric for a little while, but that's alright. And technically, this is when I would have previously said that since we have the same start here, we'll just do that and we'll get a splitter. But keeping in mind that this ratio is pretty much okay as is, I'm just going to leave it and ignore it, and we'll deal with that mess later on. Market, how are we doing? Fabric sheets. Let's get another 1,000 while the price is okay. And plastic blocks. Jeez, I don't know. Do we really want to be doing gloves though? Like, I guess a bit. Oh, whoops. We should should move that back. There. Okay, back on. Okay. We prepare for all events of disaster. In fact, we implement them on purpose to speed up the inevitable. Wow. Dudeski Enterprises, you're so efficient and effective. Yay! Yay! Oh, old friends. Alright, yeah, Jerry for like free money. Yeah, sure. Why not? Now, another line. For the...
Pipe.
For the what? Nilu, welcome. 9-month streak, thank you very much. Congratulations on the promotion. Although I think you've got the founder's badge, don't you? Yeah, there's like really nothing else I want to research right now. Like, this is fine. That's okay. We could just turn that off. Well, no, basically off. We are using that for maintenance. Right. So, something else to research, or cook rather. Camel vests were a bit of a thing, weren't they? A bit of an expensive one. What was, backpack? No, yeah, that's a similar deal. But maybe the... Oh, yeah, everything just requires... Everything requires so much. Okay, well, let's just go down the line, I guess. We'll just have a line for each. I don't... Why not, you know? We got the gloves, we got the trousers. Let's go for camel vest. Why not? Fabric and plastic. Fabric and plastic. And then we do a cut. Uh-oh, we're backing up there again, I see. Need a few more shelves. Yo. That's a snip, and then we do a zip. And then on this end, we just do a heat and a mold. And then we combine them. Pretty simple so far. All the lines you can afford the machines, then you just switch the lines on and off. Right, yeah, to meet the orders. That's kind of what I was thinking. It feels weird doing it that way, but... No, yeah, I think that's right. Like so. And then from there, it gets a sew, and then into the boxing machine. Then move all this up just a little bit. The one tile enough, because I could probably just have the output then just plump onto here, because that's a pretty unsaturated belt there. And that'll be fine. I think maybe back 2. Ish. Or is that too far now? Yeah, that's too far. Okay. Would love to mass select drag. Okay. And then you go here, and then we do a double sew. Oh. Kidding me with this. I'll never get that right. Okay. And there. No problem. How we doing for orders? I'm just gonna say no to you. We're gonna clear off the ones that I don't care about. Get a few of the glove ones finished off. Get them out of here. I should pay attention to who I'm selling to. Look at all these people wanting gloves. What the fuck? That's all they want. Gloves. That ain't right. You are this line. This is the plastic blocks. You are the fabric sheets. You are making the... This is all for vest, right? Yeah, camel vest. Fabric vest. Plastic fitting. Camel vest. Power it on. It just works. They're not on. Power it. Oh, utility capacity. Right. Yeah, okay. There we are. And now I might pick up a maintenance dude, because this is getting to be a lot of machines. My repair tool cooldown that I apparently have. Yeah, I'll get a mechanic, so I don't have to do this constantly. I would still like to manage my own orders, though. Buy 300 of that, and like 800 of those. The price is a bit blech, but ah well. Alright. Research. Yeah, let's sidetrack a little bit for the better racks. Camo glove line 1, right? Camo glove. Pants man. Vest dude. Strangler. Okay. So we still have a bunch of orders for gloves. There's a pants one. Gloves one. Another gloves. Bang, boom, and wham. All American orders. What's this? Ah. Right. Maintenance guy. That was... Yeah, the tool station. A mechanic, just the one. And I'll manage to patrol for you, because otherwise you walk all over just everything. Nobody wants that. And I think I can maybe get by with having like a little crosswalk doodad or something. I don't know. For now, just come down and back up and down and back up, and that's fine. It's walking. You'll be fine. Cool. Oops. Oh, shit. Okay, good. Whew. Okay. Maintenance guy. All the clothing going to be male and the guns female. Hey? Just sell it to all of them, and when the war breaks out, they won't know who is enemy and who isn't because of the same clothing. Ah, shit, there you go. That's an idea. That sounds like a plan. Still going on that? Still going on that. Okay. Still not profiting anything. But now we're starting to get to some more mixed orders, which is good. Couple American gloves. Almost 3,000 indirect death count. Man, that's pretty good. Shove you up in the corner a little bit more. And there's the new rack stacking, which allows me to then get racks medium. And I will definitely take advantage of this. Nice. Okay. So, the next thing to make. You were vests, right? Yeah, that's the vest. So boots are next. Oh boy. Right. Boots, I think, could actually honestly use a couple dispenser for the plastic, because that was a lot of plastic stuff that we're doing. All the plastic forming and all that. So I think they're gonna get 2. Is that fair? Fuck, I will never get it right on the first try. I really wish that arrow was where the actual line is for it. Ah, the gun lines like Boom Lady and Dakigal. Ah, I see. Yeah, maybe. More deaths equals more recruits equals more orders, and orders, my dear friend, are money. Oh gosh. Oh jeez. Yeah, I suppose so. I suppose. You're right. And then also a zip. And then that eventually goes into a merger. And you get a heat mold combo. There is a fancier heat thing that we can pick up one day through research. I do remember that. Oh, that's not gonna work. What the hell am I doing? That ain't gonna work. There. That will, though. Wait, no, I'm doing this backwards, aren't I? Because these took a while because these took a while. So I'd actually want I think I'd want some crazy thing where we heat split form into a heat and then the final form or something like that. I don't think 2 dispensers is what I want. I think I think because we had to mold it faster, didn't we? That was the thing. For now, I'll leave it, but I think that's what we'll have to end up doing. Rogue soldier never does panic, that's true. He has a really itchy trigger finger and just shoots allies in the back of the head every single time. I don't know why. I don't know why. But that's his thing. That's how he does it. And then these we can probably just like distribute back onto this guy. I think I might want to get those little belts. Can we do that? We can do that. Let's get the little belts. That'll make this a little bit easier so I don't have to shimmy stuff around so much. Fuck, I'm tired of shimmying. I'm sick of it. I'll do it for this one, but no more than, alright? No more. Actually, you're the only one that needs to be shimmied. Look, I'm in the machine. We can... Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, so immersive. This game needs VR. Settled. There. That's that. Your sheets, your blocks. You make the boots. You're doing the footing. You're doing the sole. And you're making the boots. And wait, the boots needed something at the very end, didn't they? Yeah, they did. They needed a sew. We can get them a sew. We ran out of stuff, I think. Food. There. So they get the sew that way. Fine. And we get another line manager for that. This is, Soul, no. I don't know. Boots gal. We'll go boots gal. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think. You're mixing with the vest dude. Yeah. Well, vest dude has them both. That's actually okay. You don't need to have that, but that's okay. I suppose it saves me a little bit of power if I have you not. Okay, fine. Scoot the desk a bit. Get some more electric in. Here we are. Is that enough? It is. This guy's not on. More power. Jeez. Is that everything on? That seems fine. Alright. Markets, what do we got? Awful prices. Cool. I guess it is what it is at this point. Orders. Available orders. To the top. We're not doing backpacks yet. We're not doing backpacks yet. Camo vest and gloves for America. That sounds alright. We could do that. So we still have pants and a bunch of gloves that we can do. Getting there with Viper. There you go, that might be alright. Expires in an hour and a half. That'll be fine. And then gloves. Anybody still want gloves? Jeez, Jerry wanting all these gloves. Okay. And I guess we just accept some other glove orders. It's probably fine. Okay. We still getting everything? Something's wrong with the fabric boots. Ah. Whoops. Okay. They were missing a bunch of sewing. Angry worker, mental break time. What? Where? Oh, jeez. Oh, man, you gotta relax by some foxes, yo. Can we get another, maybe a second couch? There's not a lot of room in here. Here you go. There we go. That's fine. It's like a movie theater. I like it. I wonder if they can actually get into it, though. It's the Fox Cinema, yo. What's your story? Strangler's off. That's probably okay. We don't need to have Strangler on. That's fine. Shelves are fine. I did find better shelves, though. 10 storage spots. Oh. Oh. Looking fine. These are like proper shelves. Holy shit. Yo, get rid of these things. We don't want these. I can't actually get rid of the shelf because there's stuff on it. Okay. Yeah, it'll eventually clear out. Scrambled eggs, hell yeah. Buick glue, bring it on. I'll take ketchup with mine because I'm a weirdo like that. Ah, and this boxing machine, we should probably have that linked to like all of these lines because everybody needs this on. Oops. There we go. Are we back in order yet? Seems good. Gloves are off. That's fine. But we're getting belts, boots, and vests, was it? I think vests. Yeah, boots and vests. Okay. Orders. We got the trousers done. There you go, Jerry. Does America like us yet? Oh, getting there. We're getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. Let's pound out some big racks. Yeah. Ketchup really, it's all about the chili lime Cholula hot sauce. Ugh. Ah, just ketchup, please. No thanks. None of that weird crap. Actually, some better power might be nice. Where was that at? Or was there better power? Maybe there wasn't better power. I thought there was. Oh. Okay, well, I guess that's all we get for now. Good. So we'll just have 100 of these things then lined up. I hope you brought some wrenches, worker man. ET, hello, welcome. Looks very organized. It looks well organized. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'm just doing like the actual like separate line thing this time. I'm trying not to be too fancy with it. We'll just keep it simple, but I have lost like almost $90,000 since we started. It's not great. It's not great. These are getting so backed up with everything. Like, we need a dispenser, and we need this to split. And we just need, I guess, just another line of these things. Maybe completely. Although, would it still work if I had it like that? I wonder if that would work. Like, do you lose a heat, or does it completely reset? Almost 4,000 in direct death count. Oh god, we're getting there. It's happening. Okay, there's the large racks. Let's jump over to the splitter thing. Because I can't stop telling myself that I need this at some point, so I'm just going to go ahead and get it, and then we've got it. Dry storage on the side to take up the extra when it's backed up, maybe. Well, dry storage, you don't really need dry, like, storage just goes forever. Oh, we got big storage going on. That's no problem. 21 storage. Oh my god, look at these things. They just keep getting bigger. These don't stack as high, though. Fine. Fine. Fucking hell, you could park forklifts on those. God damn. So we're out of plastic blocks. Like, we're just breaking through the backlog, right? I'd like to see if that works. Because then I could just, like, heat, and then just split off and go into the plastic farmers. Just do one after the other. But I don't know if I'll retain an extra heat as I mold a plastic block into a fitting. I'm not sure. We'll see if that works, though. Market, how we doing? Hey, we got normal prices again. Awesome. I like 2,000 of those. Oh, gold's just 1,000 of these, I guess. That's fine. Orders, how we doing? Waiting on pants. Pants? Should be okay. Yeah, getting there. Just a bit slow, but we are getting there. Turn the gloves back on for Jerry for this guy, I suppose. That was gloves and vest, so we still have a pants and probably some more gloves at some point too. Anybody for pants? No pants orders. Yeah, okay. I'll leave the glove line on for a little bit and take care of some of those gloves then, I guess. And there's the flow splitter. So let me turn this off, because holy shit. This thing just goes nuts. In fact, let me just figure this out. Flow splitter. Bang. I'll never remember how huge that thing is. But this is when I wonder if the... Like, I'd need to get a second set of these guys no matter what. So 2 more plastic formers. Like, that's gotta happen regardless. It's more a question of, do I need to get another set of heaters? Which, honestly, I may as well. I may as well. I may as well. So let's spin this a little bit to save a bit of room. Right. Just like that. And then you guys go right back through into the normal ordeal that you were doing. Can we just turn this whole line off? This all needs to go. What was that? Was this pants man? No. Was that vest? No, this was boots gal. That's the one. Boots gal. It's all off. Is this all? I'll remove it for now. But this all definitely needs to move out of the way a bit. And then... there. Right? And then you can just... zoop right on in. Kind of. That's alright. Yeah. Yeah, and I have to have that there. So that's that, and then they get merged, and then they get coughed out. Okay. Okay. The thing with this, though, is we'll need disconnect all this. We'll need 2 of these. So we'll start you with that. These I think were both grabbed, but just to ensure, because that needs to be on regardless. So if I have this line off, that still stays on. And then a second guy for just that little grouping in the middle there, I think. Yeah. Seems good. Boot gal the second. Yeah? Yeah? right behind. And that's just that group. And right, we need more fucking power. Okay. You are plastic fitting. You're plastic fitting. You're the boot sole. You're the boot sole. You know what to do the dispenser blocks. You've got that. You remembered that. Okay. So that should be quite a bit faster now, because we've always been like super duper behind on the boot soles. We're actually really far ahead on the boot soles. Oh jeez. All right. So I guess I wasn't actually behind on boot soles, like at all. We're just really far behind on just the boot bits, I guess. Just look at that. There's 150 of these things in backlog. The control station's becoming an esports stage? Oh, hell yeah. Make them do some like CSGO tournaments or something in the meantime. Only difference between this game and Software Inc. is that less people die in this as a result of my products. I don't know how to take that. There's been deaths in Software Inc. Maybe not because of my products though, but there have definitely been deaths. Okay, so we have less of an issue with needing to actually make more of these, because I thought like, wow, we got a heck of a backlog in here. We got to really pound these things out faster. But I guess it's okay to have the backlog in the input there, because what we're really lacking is the boots themselves. So yeah, that's the thing. I guess maybe I shut it down and we maybe reverse it and see. I think this is what happened to me before, where it's like, I want to balance this and make it a little bit evener, but I don't actually know how to make it evener. But I definitely don't really want these things having like several fucking hundred things in their backlog though. So I think I can maybe get by with just having... That stuff doesn't take any time at all. It's so weird that these are so slow. Ah, you know why? Because these just take one plastic block to make 5 fittings. They make 5 fittings in one go, and I'm only using 2 each. But this guy, it needs 2 sheets, or 3 sheet something. I don't know. 2 sheets? What do you need? 2 sheets. It needs 2 sheets per. So yeah, it's a matter of we have to like really crazy scale up the soft boot end of things. Last episode you watched a software rank, I didn't have a staircase to the top floor, just an elevator. Disaster when there's a fire. Nah, just cut the cable. The elevator will go down once. That's fine. That is no problem. Let's swap back to maintenance reduction. And check how we're doing with these orders. There's that. Waiting on pants and vest. Fine. Or glove and vest. There's a nice glove one. For Torpheus again. Fine. Fine. Get rid of some of the gloves. Okay. So let's, this is all shut down on that end. I think we're also just out of raw materials. Yeah. I guess I'll pick up a market guy. I didn't want to, but damn it. I think I gotta. Let's scoot everything. We just have to feed more stuff into the cutter machine. That's all. That's all we have to do. So dispenser like here, and then another dispenser right there. I think that's actually all we have to do, and that alone might be kind of enough for this thing. Yeah. That'll be alright, maybe. Well, no, hold on. There. Yeah. Okay. You're doing fabric sheet. You are also fabric sheet. And then you can have that guy. So, both of you back on. Boot scale is up and running again. We're fitting you sheets significantly faster. Faster than you can actually currently handle it. But that's okay. I think anyway. I don't fucking know. How am I supposed to know? I have no idea. It's really difficult load balancing. It'd be super cool if I could control the output at this the dispensers work at the cost of maybe saving myself some power and maintenance. Because like these things are just outputting way faster than they need to. But I guess that's all the more reason to have a similar start with stuff. Whoa. A similar start with stuff where you have it you know, like this cutting machine's getting backlogged, so you know I'd have so many dispensers, and some of them siphon off and go over into cutting machines. Well, I think for fabric, all of them would go into cutting machines. But just like that sort of thing though, where you have it all split off, so you just have like one massive hub of just, you know, this is this cutting machines, and they split off and do whatever. Because I think the individual line thing, this is where it kind of falls apart. A little bit. The dark arts called maths. I don't think you could though. Like you'd be dealing with such massive massive amounts of machines. You'd have to maths across the different products, I think. Because otherwise you'd be rocking like, here's 7 dispensers, 5 of them are going off for just this thing, and 2 of them are merging off with this guy who has its own 3 dispensers already, and they're doing this thing, and ugh. But yeah, I suppose that's what it's getting at. I suppose. And some of these things, I don't think you can actually get in here to repair these. I think we have to do a catwalk for the poor guy. Fuck. Yeah, it's not okay with that. Fine. The longer one then. Everywhere else he can get to. Could also go for these guys and just give the dude a big bridge to walk across. Then he can just like walk down and do what he needs to, but I'm gonna leave it at that. And we're gonna modify his patrol by basically just deleting it and making a new one, because it's difficult to undo individual points. Can you delete the walk when somebody's on it? I can try. See what that does. Oof. The cleanest patrol ever. I don't know what you're talking about. This is like golden though. No problem. I'm gonna need to get a second maintenance guy, I think. One of the problems with the just-in-time stock philosophy is that it does not allow for product delivery problems, but this is where you mostly do it yourself. Does not allow for product delivery problems. I'm not sure what you mean, ET. Oh my god, look at these shelves. They fit so much. Man, screw these things. I'm getting rid of these. We don't need those at all. How are we doing for us? Can we offload any of this yet? There we go, we can do this big one. Bang. There you go, 18 grand. Boots and gloves. At the moment, don't really care where you're from. There you go. All right, back up over 100,000. Things you need to build, XYZ. One of the problems with the just-in-time stock philosophy is that it does not allow for product delivery problems. Isn't that a good thing? Like, no problem, like, yeah, you gotta do it yourself, but I'm not sure where you're going on about, ET. You're kind of confusing me right now. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh yeah, you can't also access these guys like at all. Yeah, sure. This all needs to scoot over a little bit for him, I think. And we, think we're out of raw material anyway, right? Yeah, totally. So I will... Yeah. And yeah. 360 plastic fittings. We need... I'll just turn you off manually, how about? You should keep your stock, right? 359. 359. Okay, they keep their stock. Alright. So now we can get in there and do all that, whatever he needs to. There. No problem. Right. Basically, if something goes wrong with just-in-time inventory, then you end up with problems. Just-in-time needs very reliable delivery. How's that apply to what I'm doing? I'm still confused. And probably need to change this patrol a bit again, you know. You know, a bit of a wacky patrol we got going on here. Yeah, delete that. New patrol. You start at the desk. You just come down right away. And across. And then down into here. You do a little dance. And come out here, you do a little dance. And you go across, step in front of them, make a face as you walk by. They like that, it keeps their morale up. And across. You go up and do a little spin. Maybe a pirouette. And there we go. Save. I'd like 2 people on that, and I'm gonna pick up another maintenance guy, because holy shit. Production value is 7,900, running cost 3,500, supposedly. We're profitable. Supposedly. Gonna pick up a market guy, though. A market man. In his market station. Nobody actually wants to talk to you. Okay. And market. Automation rules. Buy fabric sheets. We'll say you buy 1,000 of them. If the price is less than or equal to 2, because that's a good price. Otherwise, if our item quantity is less than, like, 300, keep up on that. Otherwise, buy fabric sheets. Just 300 of them. If the item price is greater than or equal to 3. But then only if we're like pretty low. And in fact, I'll edit you. Keep up on that like pretty well. Ooh. 500. So if we have less than 500 and the price is cool, buy 1,000. Otherwise, if the price is high, only buy 300 when we're pretty fucking low. And we're gonna do that, but for plastic blocks. Also. Go. Don't know how it applies to me. It might not. It could be we're just talking just to talk. I don't know. Sometimes that happens, and people are like carrying out the conversation. I glance over and I see like, oh, it doesn't really relate to what I'm doing. I'll take a look at it later. But sometimes that's just how it is. Are we all on? Are we all running? Is this all okay here? Kind of. Sort of. Right. If I power you down, do you fall behind suddenly? Nah, it stays pretty even, doesn't it? So I don't actually need you. At all. The only way I could improve this a little bit more is just having another dispenser into a cutting machine and then they merge together at the sewer. So we'd have to buy another cutting machine. Which is kind of okay. I could go ahead and do that. You know, let's do it. Let's do it right now. Because, damn it, I want to do this. Space is a bit of a problem. Right. Maybe we're okay. And I can get rid of these, and we can just do the tiny belts because they are a little bit cheaper to manage. Not a lot, but they are a little bit. And you're both doing the fabric sheets. You're doing the little boots. Okay. It looks horrifying. But that ought to work. And, I guess you get to run. And manage. Both of them, because I don't remember who's who. Yeah. Elton John, scheduled to play at the Amway Center in Orlando, May 28th. You hope you get to work that event, get to see him and get paid too. I'm surprised Elton John is still touring. What? How old is that guy? Getting up there, right? That's not just me. Turn this off too. Let's scoot all of these. Make sure we can actually get back in there for maintenance. And speaking of maintenance, shit, that's good enough. They'll figure it out, right? They'll figure it out. I don't gotta do that. There we go. Okay. And I might get another little tool station set up for them. Like, down here on the opposite end. So if you maybe run out of tools, and there you go, you can get some more. Okay, so they're keeping up with the fabric. It's generally like 1-to-1. Like, we're spitting them out like 1 per second, I think. It takes 2 seconds, so that's fine. That seems alright. I know this guy's getting a little bit slow and bogged down, but you know what? Fuck it. If it ain't one thing, it's another with these boots. Pain in the ass boots. How we doing for storage? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So it looks like we have to work on some backpacks next. See if I can offload a bit of inventory first. Probably turn off the gloves, honestly. Holy shit. Strangler, you're off. You're out of here. We're done with gloves for a moment. I have like 1,000 of them. There's a glove and boot order, but that's not really worth mentioning. Boots we could use for, yeah, some of the higher up orders, so I'll wait for that. So, cookbook. We're working on then the combat backpack? Yeah, combat backpack. That's it. That's all. That's the last one. Jason, hello, welcome. Elton John is 72. What? That young? The fuck? I thought that dude was like at least 312 by now. Surely. Alright, fabric sheet, plastic block. Similar start. We do a snip snip. And then we do just 1 heat and 1 mold. See, like stuff like this, like these don't have, these are instant. They're instantly done. They take no time. They will never have a backlogged input, ever. It's impossible. It can't be done. They have infinite speed. So you would generally then, I think, have, like, here's your dispenser, and your heater, and then a fork. And then, like, plastic, well, probably heat into plastic former, and then a fork. And then another heat in a plastic former, and you just, you know, it goes to wherever it needs to do after that. But the first base thing here, like, you may as well just have, like, 4 or 5 dispensers hooked up to the same heater and plastic former bit for everything, because it all starts that way, and they have infinite time, right? Like, I think that I've got. It's a stuff like this though that takes a while. Right, yeah, the zipper. Master brain fart. And then a combiner. Into a double sew. So just one sew, actually. And then you follow this route, and you get the second sew there, and then you get boxed up. Okay. This was fabric sheet. You are the blocks. You're making plastic fittings. You're making the fabric backpacks. Fabric backpacks get the zip. They get merged. Right. Okay. We got that. There, have the large one over. Go from there. Yo. And then one sew. So I move all that down. Here's your small belt. I'd really like to be able to just, like, select everything, just drag, select, and move, and be done with it. That'd be so good. And then you mix onto this hellish belt system we have set up here. I wonder if it'll actually connect. Yeah, not quite. Damn it. That's okay. That's what that's for. The Hoover is actually just like a giant vacuum with a light on, I just realized. I never noticed it had like a spotlight. Huh. Oh, look at that. And that was combat backpack, right? Yeah. Combat backpack. Okay. And you get a line management, and then that's all the lines. That's every single one of them. Backpack. Last. I don't know. Okay. Oh yeah. At station. There you go. Recruit a dude. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, geez, that's easy. And 9. And also 10. That's easy. Requires 155 power. Bang. On. And we've absolutely got a similar thing on this side, where we're getting a huge amount of these little stupid fittings, because I think it really expects you to just make fittings and distribute the fittings to where you need them. Like, that's gotta be. That's gotta be. Look how many we're making. Ah. Running out of fabric sheet. Well, depends how low we actually are. It should be that they're reordered soon. Yeah, at whatever price they're at. And we continue ordering them at an expensive price until they go on a nice price, and then we order a bunch. Okay. How are we doing for orders? Well, that'll be a while. We got that just then. Perfect. There you go, Mitchie. Cool. Mitchie also wants some boots, and also some boots. Anybody from the US wanting anything? Camo vests. There we are. How we doing here? We getting somewhere? No, our reputation actually went down a bit. Fuck. Grr. Also rarg. And stuff. I might take a look at the heater machine level 2 and see what that does. And then there's this thing. I don't know what the hell that is. That looks wild. We'll see. I feel like this adds on just 2 heat right away. And this is, well, 2 lanes. So it just adds 2 heat on 2 lanes. So like we could do that, and then we have to overhaul everything, and we can just pound out these plastic fittings for the entire factory just like in one area. And that just gets distributed. We'll have to change everything around though. Can you make a thing with 7 zips and call it the 7 zip? I don't think anything would need 7 zips though. Just like really, really extravagant pants, I suppose. Although I am a little bit curious. Yeah, new maintenance. Okay. Found out some of the heat stuff. Because it's one of those things like, for all I know, like that's just how you start the game, is you get the better heat. I wouldn't know. Here's, let's try it out. See what happens. Good spot to watch it all. Alright. So that's a thing. Neat. Check back on that later. just like this ball of zippers. What the fuck is this? Who's doing this? My boss told me to do it. Oh, I don't. I just run the machine. I just push the button when it beeps. It's just a matter of waiting. I'd like to have a big enough money surplus that I can actually afford to overhaul everything. How are we doing here? Yeah, not great. Is the assembler feeding itself? Well, it's not feeding itself. The zipper's feeding itself, though, yes. It's got 13 zips. 14 zips. Just imagine if we had Mark II belts. I don't really have a blockage going on here yet, but it's getting kind of close. So when we get the really cool fancy heating thing, and we have to overhaul everything, I think I'd like to have at least 100,000 in the bank before we do that. I'd also really super duper like to have the rep with America so I can actually like get licenses. Which means that I'm not only waiting for us to produce stuff, I'm also waiting for that particular order to come in. Which is gonna suck. Like, we're doing all of this. That's all happening. We can accept that and we just wait. It's 25,000. I need a lot more money than that, though. But it's an American contract, so sure. And I'm pretty sure that's real time. Yeah, you've got just like an absurd amount of boots and also souls. Like, this thing has got so much room in it. Fuck. Turn that dispenser off. You don't need it. Also these. We don't need those either. We're good for a while. This guy? 5,000 plastic fittings. That's okay. We can turn that off now. Holy shit. Machines really ought to have unlimited inventory. I completely agree with that. That's ridiculous. 5,400 plastic fittings in this fucking thing. God damn it. Turn the plastic former off too. That's also got like almost 800 plastic blocks in there. Yeah, you gotta have the, at least a dispenser for plastic into a heater and plastic former to make the plastic fittings. That just needs to happen at this end of the factory, and that gets distributed from there. Like, you can't do it any other way, because this is ridiculous. Also turn these off. Holy hell. Can you dispense plastic fittings? No. Wait? Yes. Yes. Yes, you can. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. That changes things. It just dispense plastic fittings. Where are these plastic fittings coming from, though? 694 plastic fittings. That's just from scooped up random inventory that didn't go anywhere, though. That's nothing you could really rely on. I'd have to sell these machines so these plastic fittings go into the void, and then I could dispense them from the void. So, yeah, you could kind of teleport them, but there wouldn't be a... Well... No, yeah, I mean, if you had a dispenser for plastic blocks into a heat machine, into a plastic former, and then from the plastic former, it just either falls onto the floor, or into a, the recycle bin. Restocks any item that falls in it back into the inventory. And considering you unlock that with the flow splitter, I suppose it's kind of expected that you split, you just have a little bit of runoff all the time. But it could maybe do that. Just, there you go, there's a heat. And then I just dispense... Let's get that researched. And then I just dispense some of the plastic fittings from there. Oh yeah. This fucking couch too. Get off there, Turner Norris. Fuck out of here. Those eyebrows, holy shit. Yoink. You don't get the TV though. You're also lacking a plant. But you've got the table at least. At least there's that. Too far from the TV though, I can't see it. I can't see what's on. Well, here you go. It's surround sound. Sort of. Kind of. I don't know. And fine, I'll get you another plant. Ugh. What? Okay. Whatever. It's fine. It's a movie theater. How we doing with that order? Waiting on pants. Pizza, plastic, and other materials ready to be formed. Requires 12 of this heat guy, though. I mean, that's okay. But, like... Holy shit. And then just recycle bin. Well, no, because it'd be going into the, former? Plastic former. And then from there... Right. Well, the short belts would probably work too. And then dispensers. So you'd be dispensing plastic block and plastic block. It goes through here to add 2 heat. And then you're making plastic fittings. And plastic fittings. And then they just fall into a box. And then we can have the other dispensers just dispense then plastic fittings. The other question is, does this actually save me from much? Maybe, possibly. It allows me to keep this just off to the side where we can ignore it. It does also cut down on the amount of line workers required to look at the heat. Oh, we're out of power? Oh, only 97? Oh, okay, we're only like, just out of power. Man, there's gotta be like better electric bits one day. This ain't working. This just ain't. Oh, no wait, we have enough power. Only 12 heat. We're okay, that'd be 42 out of 50 and... What am I lacking? What? Let's turn them on manually, how about that? I think it's throwing a fit because the suspensor's vanished. I don't think those are going anywhere. That's not working. I guess because it's too hot to form or so. Let's try getting rid of this guy and just doing the simple heater one and see if that works. There we go. Yeah, I think they were too hot before, but now we're getting plastic fittings going. Yeah, this dude's completely broken. Okay, well, I mean... I'm not really sure what to do with the level 2 heaters then, if the stuff's too hot to work with. That seems strange. But then we can just dispense plastic formers then, and we don't need to bother with a bit of this, because then that guy can just run and power like all the factory, and that saves me a lot of logistics. And I just reasoned that it's just dumping out onto a pallet to be boxed and brought over elsewhere, like I think ET said. Oh shit, speaking of boxes, fuck. Quick, orders. There you go. Zzz. What else we got? Anything much? Go with the German ones. I think the German ones still give rep because they're allies, right? I forget who else was allied. Maybe you. I don't know. Have some gloves. Interesting. Where was... Oh, right, you could make multiple factories. I forgot that was a thing. I don't know why you'd want that, but that was a thing. Not sure why. Market? Man, where was that? Is that like clients or so? Reputations. US government, UK government, and German government. Okay. Do the factories have scan ranges? Uh-oh. Maybe. Like, I gotta get more factories up. I'll never detect the UFO, shipments this way. 148 zips, ladies and gentlemen. That is a very, very zippery fabric. Like, bang. And you just output plastic fittings. You'll be outputting, like, way too many plastic fittings, probably. And we'll still have a backlog. So, for that reason, then I'd have it fork off. So, like, we get rid of these guys. And also you. And you'd split. I don't exactly know how to do that cleanly. And also get rid of those. I guess you can keep your split. And we'd get another splitter down here. Wherever the heck they were. There they are. Ish. That can just be a mini one. And then this we tuck behind. And you'd eventually come into here, right? I mean, without like completely redoing my entire factory here. Yeah, shit. We gotta do a weird thing here. Hold on, bear with me. No. Delete that. A lot of work for a little bend. I think this might also work just fine. Yeah, there you go. That looks a little better, right? A little bit better. E.T., heading out of here. Takes it easy. Thanks for stopping in. See about some food and get ready for work tonight. Have a good one, sir. Or ma'am. I'm not even... I don't know who you are. Well, I know who you are. I don't know what gender you are, though. But have a good one regardless. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. There we go. I mean, we have another little, like... nasty stair bit here that we have to do. I mean, it's not really a problem. Technically. Or maybe it is. Oh, jeez. Wow, this is not gonna work. Wait, that could work. Yeah, come on, guy, do it. Yeah, wait, you're repairing something from above? Wait, you could repair like that? Hold on. Well, I should just have catwalks everywhere then. Check the orders fast. There you go. Vest and boots. Bang. Invest in trousers for Jerry. Maybe. Trousers and gloves for Shiny. That'll offload a lot of our gloves. I'll take that, actually. That's pants, gloves, so we still got boots and vest. Boots and vest. Get out of here with that garbage. Okay. Not a lot of boot love. Orders. Available orders. So we'll check back in on that later on. Come on, come back. It seems like their find range is pretty long. Ah, fuck. I forgot I brought up the "are you sure" thing. Oh. Here's what happens. I'd like to see if I could... Whoops. Fuck, what was that? Turn that off too. Oh, God. Ah, shit. What was this? It's for a pants thing. See, why wouldn't you ask me if I'm sure there? We got the two sews. Ah, double zip. Okay. I wonder to what extent the whole teleporting thing works, because I could also potentially just say, like... you take boots, you add a zip to them, and you put them in a bin, and then that teleports off, and just, like, you have just little portions of everything happening in this little itty-bitty area. Pantsman. There you are. How are you back on? And on and on. Okay. Okay. Because I was thinking, like, originally I could have these bits periodically, and you just have the stairway down. But the way it has to straddle over certain machines complicates that a little. Complicates it a lot, actually. Be okay with slightly offset? I think we have to be. Yeah. Like, how much can you guys repair from up there? This, I think, has to be end of the line. Unless we can bend it down. Man, almost. Almost. get there. We're so close. Ah. Fuck. And if I have a small guy in, we can't have one of those in, so you'd have to be just another bend, but then you may as well just continue going straight across. So there's a stair on this end. I guess? I guess? They just have him jump. That'd be great. Make him just hop, skip, and jump across the factory floor. That'd be fantastic. Denied. I'd love for there to be a way down here. I think that'd be groovy. But I think we established that we couldn't make that work, right? Definitely not like that. We don't have a T intersection at all, huh? Not even through research? Random Shred, hello, how you doing? Welcome. Happy to have you. There's no other conveyor bits, it looks like. Alright. Oh my god, a three-way splitter. Wait a minute. Yeah, do that. We'll try it. Yeah, make the Mario Brothers do this. That'd be just fine. Alright. So we'll just, there you go, I guess. I don't know how you get to here. Like, maybe we just... not quite, but you know what I'm getting at here. Wait a minute. Just right across. Look, it's almost perfect. These human logistics I'm having to do though, what the hell? Alright. How we doing with those orders? Yeah, okay. Cool. Pants and vest? Sure. Boots, pants, and vest. That sounds fine. Anybody for gloves? Yeah, not really. Yeah, kind of a little bit. I'll take yours too. They all have like some hours or something like that. Running cost 5,000, production value 12,000. I think we're somehow profitable. Amy, heading out. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good evening. Right. You're also affecting the vest line. Vest dude. You also control this? So you're gonna split into something that's off. But that's okay then, because that'll just completely backlog. The downside of using the splitter, I suppose, huh? Guess just everybody's on all the time. Man, there's a lot of little problems you run into with this. So what are you? Who are you? Boots? Boots is off. Can we be less off? Turn the whole factory on. Everything's on. Except this garbage. That doesn't need to be on. I'd love to make guns. That'd be great. Game's called Gunsmith. You can't make guns in it though. Fuck. Requires me to get in so good with the US government because they control the entire world's worth of everything. Fuck. I kind of like the reputation thing for clients. I like the way that the Little Big Workshop did the reputation for clients. I think they did a pretty okay job at that. Holy fuck. Those plastic fittings. But it is going down. You're still dispensing blocks for fittings. So this business, RIP. We'll hoover that. You can just be a dispenser dispensing. Justice, no. Yeah, right in. The plastic fittings. Straight away. For the merger machine. Combat backpack. E. I think we got like a dead through, but oh well. And you can be hugely significantly closer. Man, what an easy route the backpacks have. Like, they're super easy to do. Just backpack last. Backpack last. Turn that all off. We'll scoot this like a shitload closer. A little bit further out than that. Yeah. Couple notches more. Okay. And we're doing... Wait, what? Ah, right. That's looking a bit better. I was wondering why I couldn't just see through before. Okay. So you're doing the plastic fittings, you're zipping the backpacks that are being done there. Okay. And that's a significantly shorter route than before. Nice. Back on. Half asleep, which is 50% better than the 100% asleep you normally are during these streams. Well, hello. Happy to have 50% of you here, I suppose. Whereabouts yet, then? You'd be... Australia, maybe, or so. Interestingly, not a whole lot's breaking right now. I think the patrol is somehow okay. Like, they kind of figure it out. Like, I haven't told this guy to be up here. He just knows, I gotta be up here. Like, they're somehow managing. I'm really fucking impressed. That's tremendous. Can kind of grab everything. I think that might be okay. That's close enough. Yeah, I think we're alright. Nice. US East Coast, just with the wonky work schedule. Ah, okay, I see. What a wild concept that is. Just like making the heat bits here and just teleporting them. Just teleport them. All right. Well, oi. You bring out plastic fitting. Not blocks, okay. We were heating blocks and throwing them into this thing for plastic fitting. That was going nowhere. But alright, so that's that. And we also have the three-way splitter thing, I think, right? Yeah. Three-way splitter. So, another way to distribute the plastic fittings. And also, maybe... I'd have to move stuff again. But like I could get so many boot soles going on, but that's not what we're lacking right now. Like, at all. It's still just a mess of getting this done. Which is fabric sheets into fabric boots, and then just sewing a fabric boot, zipping the fabric boot, and that's it. Which I guess that could also just... That could also fairly easily scale up. The man with the YouTube spam and the Discord spam. Stream's not over yet, jeez. Although we are getting to be about that time. Pretty close. And this is actually kind of an okay ending spot. Like, anything else that I do would just take a little too long, I think. But, yeah, being able to output unfinished goods. Kind of a no-brainer, obvious thing that I just didn't think of doing. How are we doing with plastic fittings here? Lacking. And over here? You doing okay? Yeah, you're doing great. Okay, so you know what? Let's get that three-way thing going. Sounds a bit strange out of context, but bear with me here. Go. Make it look a little more like a CSGO championship thing. We can get rid of the flow splitter, and you can just output straight up right into this guy. Oh, there's like a little boot in the way here. Get out of here. We need 2 that way and 1 that way. That'll work out just fine. And you... Yeah, you just plug straight in. So you're outputting plastic fittings, and that just just goes through. No problem. Who wants to control that? Maybe you. And also you, because you don't have much to do. There we go. Look at that. Crafting speed 0.5 seconds. Really doesn't take long. But yeah, that was lacking a lot of plastic fittings. And they get sewed. And they get packed away. Yeah, gloves are like super duper easy. I could pretty easily get the get another dispenser here and just dump out plastic fittings into this. Quite easily. But I think I'll leave it as is, because fuck. Who needs that many gloves, huh? Nobody buys them. Nobody. We're getting there, though. I think we're technically profitable. Like, only just, I think. But we're getting there. And plastic blocks we've got for days. Absolute days, because we don't really do a whole lot with plastic blocks aside from turning them into fittings, and then we get ×5 the amount with that. So, really just a matter of plastic sheets, which the price is being managed automatically. There it is. Whenever they're a good price, we buy a bunch. Otherwise, we just buy them when we need them. You know what? Buy 2,000 if they're a good price. If they're ever a good price. I mean, really. We buy so much, I can't imagine the price will ever go back down. I don't know how much it cares. Must be late to the party, I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, you kind of missed everything. I'm actually about to wrap it up, because this is kind of an okay ending spot. Typically I'd be going for another half hour or so, but like anything else that I do would just take too long. So I think I might just end it here a little bit early. But the VOD will be up on YouTube tomorrow. Or you can watch the VOD on Twitch too. I don't mind. Either way is fine with me. Couple things sometimes get stuck in this big fucking combat vest as I come through and shove it on by. Ugh. Good work. Woo. Oh man, this is getting a little bit crowded there. Yeah, man. There was a research for faster belts, wasn't there? Like tier 2 belts or so somewhere, I thought. Or something. And that requires 9mm production, which requires the rep with the US government. We're working on that, though. I thought there were faster belts somewhere. I guess not. Oh, maybe belts tier 2 is what I was thinking of, but that's just the fancier belts. I don't think there's actually any faster belts in this yet. Damn. Alright, well, I'll queue up the maintenance thing. Double check the orders. There we are. And we'll leave it at that. And we'll possibly continue on with more of this next time. Wanting bullets. Fuck out of here. No way. A bunch of backpacks. Invest in gloves. My god, we're back up over 100,000. Unbelievable. We're profiting. Ugh. That's a weird feeling. again, a little over 8,000 indirect death count. And how's this guy doing over here? 439 zips. Awesome. 440 zips. Good deal. Hold on. I'm also like, I'm pretty curious here. Let me do this real quick before we end it for sure. For sure. I mean, it's fabric sheets, which I actually use, which is a bit of a problem, but curiosity overrides logic. Go. You're running out of fabric sheets. Oh, shush, no I'm not, it's fine. You want to saturate a belt, this is how you saturate a belt. Also preemptively get one of those guys on there. Yeah, yeah. It's oddly not getting as messy as I expected. You just start research again. It's, whoops. Somehow managing pretty okay. It's getting a little rough on this end though. Ah, yeah, see that's where it's all falling off from. That's why it's not a problem. Let's hoover it up. Unfortunately, that got rid of the cool one that we had going on for a while, but yeah, well. Just a mess of conveyor belts. Just load up every intersection. Yeah, I think we lost a super zip one though, it didn't store that. So thankfully me fucking around here isn't actually wasting any materials. I do like greatly that it has physics like this though, like this is awesome. There is no point of this. Not at all. Not at all. You can make quite the interesting little pile of stuff, though. Rip 7 zip. What's good having you? But I'm concerned about my money. Okay, we'll end it here. I'm sure they'll get around to fixing that. Although, he's out of toolkits. Right. That's fine. They'll figure it out. We will save this as stream 2. And we'll continue on with this more later. Glad you showed up long enough to see whatever the hell that was. Yeah, definitely. I mean, this at least has a purpose. We discovered the art of teleportation, so at least there's that. This has its purpose. We don't need it for a while. but it's got a purpose. There was nothing there. I think we'd be wanting to somehow figure out how to do the... Boots a little bit better. Is that okay? Does it mind? It doesn't seem to mind. Huh. Interesting. I'm too lazy to move it, so okay, it stays. I thought it actually needed to have the correct thing on both paths, but I guess not. It just feeds from its internal inventory. Neat. Whoa! Hey! Woo!